How many of you think that Android 4.4 KitKat is better than Android 5.0 Lollipop? I personally feel that KitKat is more stabler than Lollipop. In fact, Lollipop is too buggy. Google has tried to resolve some of the issues with the 5.2 and the 5.1 version. I am currently running CM11S, that is Android 4.4 KitKat, and I want to experience the latest Android version, that is 5.1.1, without deleting my previous ROM. Is there any way? Yes, and it's called Multirom. To install Multirom, go to the Play Store and download Multirom Manager. Make sure that your device is rooted. If not, watch my video on how to root your device. After downloading, open the app and allow root access. Don't worry if you see something written in red in front of the kernel status. Below install/update, check multi-ROM, check recovery and choose the kernel. That is, choose the Android version you are using right now, 4.4 KitKat or 5.0 Lollipop. Then hit install. It will take quite a lot of time to install all the three, so be patient. Click on reboot and let it install. As you have only one ROM installed right now, it will auto boot to that ROM only. We have successfully installed multi-ROM. Now how do we add ROMs to our device? It's simple. Reboot and go to recovery. Now go to advanced and then multi-ROM. Here you will find all the multi-ROM settings, adding ROMs and all the list of ROMs. Go to add ROM, then next, then zip file. Now if you see, I have downloaded quite a few of ROMs here. I am now gonna install Euphoria. Euphoria is one of the most stable ROMs available for the OnePlus One, and it runs on Android version 5.1.1. The link to the ROM will be given in the description below. Select the ROM and just swipe to confirm. Google Apps or G Apps or Gaps, whatever you want to call it, it's one and the same thing. They don't come along with this ROM. So you need to download them separately and flash it in the same way. Make sure that you download G Apps for Android version 5.1, as a Euphoria ROM runs on Android 5.1.1, which is the latest version of Android right now. The links to the Euphoria ROM and the G apps for Euphoria will be given in the description below. Don't reboot the system because we also need to flash G apps for this particular ROM. So go back to multi-ROM, then list of ROMs. Here you'll find the ROM you just flashed. Go to flash zip, select G apps that you downloaded for Euphoria and flash it. Now you can reboot your system and have a look at your new ROM. Select Euphoria OS. You can also decide whether you want your phone to boot to a particular ROM once you switch on your device. I'll show you those settings at the end. So yeah, this is Euphoria ROM running on Android version 5.1.1. It is one of the most stable ROMs for the OnePlus One. Recently, Xiaomi released an official build of MIUI version 6 ROM for the OnePlus One. You can find the link in the description below. Note that this particular ROM runs on Android 4.4.4 KitKat, so you need to flash GApps for 4.4 KitKat. You will also find it down in the description below. Although I'll show you how to flash, try to flash this ROM by yourself. Here are some points to note. Don't worry if you don't get these options to boot to your desired ROM. I'll show you how to get it, but in the end. So this is a MIUI version 6. In this way, you can flash many ROMs on your OnePlus One as you have 64 GB of internal storage. Flashing multiple ROMs doesn't hamper performance. Just fiddle with the multi-ROM settings and you'll understand what's what. For example, you can rename the ROMs you have installed. You can select which ROM boots when you switch on your device, or if you want a list of all the ROMs installed when you switch on your device, then you have to disable auto boot. Go to the main menu and reboot your system. So that's it for this video. My next video will be on multi-window. Do check that out. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.